Aqua, hi, Maya here, and welcome to your reading for mid-March 2022. It's the love reading. Welcome, happy to be back with you. So Aqua, I'm going to start by doing a quick fast spread, and then I'll do a spread for you and one for your person. So let's start. Sorry for the lighting. I know it's dim, but it's extremely cloudy and windy in Cairo, and I have been unable to get a nice lighting for this reading. So let's start. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Moon. Wow. And the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Cups, bottom of your deck, the Five of Cups as well, the Five of Pentacles. Wow. Intense energies here, Aqua. I won't lie. It's like there was a beginning with somebody, something that was being initiated, something that was still at a very young stage. And by something, I mean a relationship or a connection. Maybe just started dating somebody, but you thought this was something that could be solid. At least it has had the potential to be solid. We have a page, so we might be dealing with somebody who is not very mature in terms of being grounded, right? But you know, something was being instigated in your physical life with this page. However, whatever this was, this relationship, this dating period, or even a relationship, you know, as I said, a connection, it went sour, right? It went bad, or really, yes, it did hit rock bottom. I can't say anything but that, you know, with the Ten of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Moon. So the Seven of Swords indicates dishonesty, mind games, manipulation, lying, cheating, something like that. A very sneaky attitude, very dishonest attitude, getting away with things we shouldn't. Yeah, it's not the best attitude ever. And we have the Knight of Wands, which can sometimes, you know, the Knight of Wands is a go-getter. He's impulsive, he's dynamic, but sometimes, you know, his energy is not the most reliable in terms of, as we said, in terms of a solid beginning. The Knight of Wands can go in and out, can be non-committal. We have the Nine of Cups, which is in this situation indicates maybe somebody a little bit selfish who only cares about his own well-being. And we have the Five of Cups. So yes, depression, sadness, grief, feeling left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles, worries with the Nine of Swords, worries, anxieties, fears, depression. And then we have the Moon and the Ten of Swords, and wow, you know, illusions being shattered, not seeing a way forward, shadowy aspects of self, subconscious acting up, and the Ten of Swords, of course, is feeling stabbed in the back, hitting rock bottom, very, very harsh energy, right? It is the end of that because it's a 10. The darkest hour is over before the dawn, the new dawn. But you have hit rock bottom here, Aqua, for those I am reading for. It's been very painful. You go from the 9 to the 10 of Swords, very painful. You know, feeling left out in the cold, grieving, somebody who's selfish, who's dishonest, who goes in and out, who's non-committal. So yeah, not the best energies around a relationship. So let's go deeper now into current energies. Aqua, I'm gonna do your spread on the right hand side and your person on the left. Please feel free to switch sides if one of them speaks to your situation more than the other. And also, it's not gender specific and it's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's start. So Aqua, you're showing up. I haven't finished. Let me just shuffle here for a second. You're showing up as the Seven of Swords, Aqua. Wow. Yeah. The way you feel about your person is the King of Swords. The way you feel about them is the Ace of Cups. And the way you feel about the whole situation is the Five of Swords. Wow. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords. Let me just clarify the Seven of Swords, Page of Swords. Wow, Aqua, it's the Seven of Swords is coming on your side. Again, feel free to switch sides. But let me get your person spread as well. So I'm doing their spread with a different deck to see mirror energies between you guys, if there are any. Alright. So the way your person is showing up in March is Three of Pentacles. The way they feel about you is the Seven of Swords. Are you kidding me? How many times does the Seven of Swords appear in this reading? The way they feel about you is the King of Wands. And the way they feel about the whole situation is the King of Pentacles. So, wow. And bottom of the deck, they have the Magician and New Beginnings, Judgment. Wow. Aqua. I cannot help but see all these Seven of Swords. You know, you are showing up as the Seven of Swords, and the way your person thinks about you is the Seven of Swords. And in the past spread, we had the Seven of Swords, which caused this relationship to be extremely toxic and painful. So look at that. So Aqua, let's take it one step at a time. So you're showing up as the Seven of Swords. So for some of you, and again, please feel free to switch sides. It's like you were doing the dishonesty here. You were being less than honest here. Aqua, it might have been a relationship that had just started, as we saw, and you might have not committed. You might have played mind games, maybe cheated, maybe lied. Dishonesty, right? Sneaky attitude. And maybe you were keeping tabs on your person as well, or you were communicating with them, but in a very dishonest way. You were not telling the truth here, Aqua. Or it is your person who was doing that, right? And you expect communication from them to explain what this was all about, or why they did this in the first place. It's either or, you know. And the way you think of them, you feel about them, is the King of Swords. So again, it's either you think that they are extremely, that they have a lot of integrity, that they are somebody who speaks their truth. I mean, the King of Swords, he communicates clearly. He tells the truth. He's actually carrying the sword of truth, right? He's a master of his thoughts. He's somebody who's very forthcoming with his reality, with his feelings, with his truth. You know, he's logical. He's brilliant, and maybe that's what you realized your person was after maybe having been sneaky with them in some way, playing mind games with them. They told you off. They told you off. You have the King of Swords. I mean, it's either you told them off or they told you off. And I cannot make up my mind here, because, I mean, really, you showing up as the Seven of Swords tells me that it was maybe you doing this cheating, this lying, playing these mind games, Aqua. I'm sorry, but since this is your side, again, feel free to switch sides. But we have the Seven of Swords on both sides, so you know what I mean. But we're talking about potential divine counterparts here. We have the King and Queen of Swords, so a very, very good match, a beautiful match, actually. Divine connection here. But it was really hurt by all this underhanded behavior, this sneakiness. Let me just open the shutters. It's already very dim, so I don't want the shutters to close as well. Sorry. So yeah, somebody really, really hurt this by lying, by being dishonest, by being underhanded. And it's either Aqua, you realized, wow, why did I do this? I did not read the situation properly. I did not read this person properly. This person won't take this. Maybe it was just, as we saw a page. Maybe it was just the start, and you did something that showed your person that you were not reliable or that you were lying, and it completely ended the whole relationship, or it ended the connection, and you are like realizing that Aqua, again, please feel free to switch sides, but you are realizing that, and you're like, shit, what did I do? I mean, this person was really a good match for me. I love them sincerely. In the way you think about them is the Ace of Cups, so you do have true feelings for them. They renewed your feelings about love. You were grateful in a sense to have met them. I mean, the Ace of Cups really talks about true love, so, and that's how you feel and think about them. So maybe now you're realizing, what did I do? I need to communicate with them about whatever happened, this underhanded attitude that I had, whatever it was, a third party, just lying, maybe cheating, whatever it was, that led to a complete, led to them telling you off, again, not gender specific, and you realize, wow, they are so full of integrity that they won't take even the smallest lie. That's what I'm getting. And now the way you feel about the whole situation is the Five of Swords. So many swords, right? Seven of Swords, Page of Swords, King and Queen of Swords. You're really up in your head about this, Aqua. And it's air energy. It's your element. And so now it's a card of defeat, right? You feel defeated in this situation. You feel like maybe you did something, you wanted to get one over them. Maybe you wanted to be right, so you crushed them, something like that, because this is a card of defeat. This is a card of ego-based energies, fear-based energies, hurt people with the Five of Swords. Maybe you were hurt in a previous relationship and you did something that you thought was protecting you in this relationship that was just starting with this person, and so you acted out of fear, out of ego, and nobody wins in the situation, right? You crushed them in some sense, maybe, and it led to this card of defeat, even though you do feel this love, this true love, and now you're realizing this could never have been the attitude to have with this person, because they're the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I mean, somebody who's full of integrity and somebody who's going to tell people off, somebody who has very healthy boundaries. And this type of sneaky attitude, behavior is never going to fly with them, even if it was just a small thing at the start of this relationship, right? So again, feel free to switch sides, Aqua, but that's how I'm reading it. Your person is showing as the Three of Pentacles. So your person is showing as somebody grounded, somebody solid, Pentacles energy, somebody who wants to build, somebody who wants teamwork. There's no underhanded behavior with the Three of Pentacles at all, right? It's really, in the Rider-Waite deck, it's about this couple who goes to an architect to build a sacred space. So there's no room for any kind of dishonesty in this energy, and this is how your person is showing. They want to build something solid. They want truth. They want to create a sacred space within a relationship, and that's how they're showing up. The way they feel about you is the Seven of Swords. So we have this major mirror energy between you guys. That's the way you're showing up, Aqua, and that's the way your person feels about you. So, if you did the sneaky behavior, that's how they feel about you. They feel that you're sneaky, that you're lying, that you maybe cheated, that you stabbed this relationship in the back, as it was starting, even if it wasn't starting. That's how they feel about you, that you did this, right? And if it's not you, Aqua, and it's your person who did this, well, they know that you know that about them as well, if you know what I mean, if it's clear enough. I mean, it's interchangeable in a sense, but they're really showing up as someone solid, as somebody who wanted teamwork, and that's the way they feel about you. So knowing that maybe you did that, and that really um, it's not it's not who they are. They're gonna tell this kind of attitude off, right? So take it as you will. It really is interchangeable. So please switch sides if you want, Aqua. The way they think about you is the King of Gabriel. So the way the King of Wands, they think of you as somebody who is extremely attractive, extremely creative, self-confident, somebody who has power, somebody who has stamina, somebody who knows what they want, somebody who's eccentric in the most beautiful way, and they have passion about you. It's not like this person, it's not like you love them now and are regretting maybe this honesty that happened, and they don't want anything to do with you. That's not the point, right? Because they want to create something solid with the Three of Pentacles, and they think of you as somebody who's filled with fiery, beautiful qualities, right? They don't see you just as this sneaky person. If it was you, Aqua, doing the dishonest shit, they think of you as somebody who has so much potential, but maybe out of ego-based energy, out of fear, out of self-protection, did something that was underhanded here, right? And the way they feel about the whole situation is the Queen of Pentacles. So again, Pentacles energy, your person could be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, because there's a lot of Pentacles on their side. The way they feel about the whole situation is, even though this happened between you guys, that really hurt this connection, I have to say, and they had to tell you off at some point. If it was you again, Aqua, doing this, they still want to nurture this, they still want to invest in this, right? They still want to create something solid. And I'm saying that because they have the Magician and Judgment. Okay, so the Magician, manifesting a new beginning, and they think of this this relationship between you guys as also potentially magical, right? And they have also new beginnings, Judgment, new beginnings in this deck, where something is reborn for a new incarnation, right? And it says what it says. It's new beginnings. So they want new beginnings with you, but they want to build something solid, something truthful, something honest. They want a real match of efforts here. They want to be able to invest in this, to rely on you. They want something loyal. They want something grounded. And they want to manifest that with you. They want to manifest these new beginnings with you. So if you really are regretting, Aqua, for some of you, if that resonates with you and you're regretting your attitude with a person that you love dearly, and you're regretting whatever happened in the past, they would love a new beginning with you, provided that you maybe recognize whatever happened, that you communicate very clearly and honestly about what happened, and that you're now ready to manifest something that is real, right? Judgment is a big card. It's a big energy. It's two major arcana, the Magician and a new beginning. So they do want this new start with you, but they want it to be a complete rebirth, phoenix rising up from the ashes, something that seemed dead that is now being called by Archangel Jeremiah in this deck for new incarnation, resurrection of something, right? Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So yeah, they could be ready. They could be ready to forgive the past and be compassionate about what happened. But you need to show them that you're completely honest now in whatever. Towards whatever happened here. And again, please feel free to switch sides. That's how I'm reading it, Aqua. So I'm gonna get you guys a potential outcome for mid-March. So please, Spirit, potential outcome for my lovely Aqua. Mid-March 2022. Whoops. All right. You have the Ten of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, the Emperor. Yeah, wow. And the Devil. Look at that. And bottom of the deck, the King of Cups. Yes, well, wow. Okay. So, Aqua, as I said, you decide if it was you or your person who did the other hand and Seven of Swords behavior all over the place. But really, what, you know, this connection can absolutely be healed if somebody takes charge. The Emperor, Aries energy. If somebody takes charge here, takes ownership all the way, takes their responsibilities. That's what the Emperor does. And talks about the toxicity that they created in this connection, talks about the underhanded behavior, the whatever, you know, they did that turned this connection sour, that that created this toxic dynamic, basically. And if this person does that, if they take this, either you or your person take charge of whatever happened, and really, you know, talk about this toxicity that was created, then there is absolutely the possibility to rebuild a sacred space around this connection. This is the Three of Pentacles I was telling you about. Look at that, right? This couple coming to this architect to create this solid, beautiful temple around their love. So this teamwork that can be reborn, leading you all the way to the Ten of Cups. It has the possibility to go all the way to the Ten of Cups, ultimate happiness within a couple, rainbow blessings on a couple. You know, there is true love here on either side, but it's not being expressed at this point because of this toxicity that was created, because of somebody's underhanded behavior, lying, cheating, whatever it was. But, you know, if somebody takes charge, there is absolutely the charge and ownership. There's absolutely the potential to start something beautiful, teamwork, collaboration, solid foundation that can lead to the Ten of Cups. So I hope this helped. Thank you for passing by. If you like the reading, please leave me a thumbs up because it helps me grow the channel. Leave me comments if this resonated, because I'd love to hear about what it is for you. And if you're a newcomer, please subscribe. Thank you so much for passing by.